Hello, I hope you guys had a wonderful spring break, even though we're in quarantine and you guys found something fun to do or at least spend time with your family. We're going to be reviewing how to combine like terms, and then we're also going to apply this with what we've been learning before spring break, which was the distributive property. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If we remember, this square right here stands for a positive 1 when it's shaded. And this small square that's unshaded stands for -1. A long rectangle, right, that is shaded is positive x. And a rectangle that is unshaded, whoopsies, I have no idea what just happened. So a rectangle that is unshaded is -x. Okay, so you are welcome to draw them if you still feel you need to draw them. I'm going to do it one problem with drawing them, and then the other problems I'm going to stop drawing them. So even though it says to draw it, I want you guys to stop drawing it because we already had that practice, right? So we no longer need to draw it. But just to review, and if you still need it, I'm going to do it for the first problems. So 2 is going to have 2 squares shaded. 3x is going to be 3 rectangles shaded. -2, 2 squares unshaded. And -2x is 2 rectangles unshaded. So just how if you're probably wondering, Ms. Lopez, how'd you know this 2 was negative? Well, because there's a minus sign in the front. So the symbol in the front of the number decides whether it's positive or whether it's negative. Okay, so now let's go ahead and find our 0 pairs. So this one and this one make a 0 pair. Remember, they had to be the same shape and they had to be opposite. So one shaded and one not shaded. So this one's shaded, this one's not shaded. This one's shaded, this one's not shaded. This one's shaded, and this one's not shaded. And notice how I crossed off things that are exactly the same shape. So what am I left with here? Well, that's just a positive x. Or I can say 1x or just x. Whatever makes you happy. Okay? I'm going to leave the rest up to you. Like I said, you do not have to draw out the algebra tiles. It's just if you need that help. So let's look at this one right here. This is like having an invisible 1 in the front. If I were to draw my rectangle, I'd have x and -5 here at the top. 1 times x is x. 1 times -5 is -5. So this can be rewritten as 2 minus 3x plus x minus 5. Okay, so now I look. Which ones have x? This has an x, and it's positive because there's a plus sign in the front. Okay, this x is right here, and it's a minus because of the minus sign. So, I mean, it's a negative. Sorry about that, you guys. Ms. Lopez is losing her mind. So this is -3x. So, -3x and x, what does that make? That makes -2x. Now I can combine this 2 and this -5. Okay, so -5. So 2 and -5 make -3. All right, let's go ahead and move to something a little bit more complex. So once again, I need to distribute first. So let's draw our box if we still need it. So 2 on the outside of my rectangle, x minus 1 at the top. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times -1 is -2. So I know that 2x minus 1 is the same thing as 2x minus 2. Okay, so now I can rewrite this as 2, oopsies, 2x minus 2, don't forget that minus 3x, minus 3x. Okay, now I can combine this 2x here and this 3x. And this 3x is negative because there's a minus sign in the front. So 2x minus 3x is negative 1x. And I still have this minus 2, so I'm going to bring that down. Or my answer is negative x minus 2. So both of these answers are correct. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Once again, I'm going to draw out my box, pick a different color here. X minus 4 at the top. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 4, that's positive 8. So I'm going to replace 2x minus 4 right here with negative 2x plus 8. So it's going to look like, let's pick a different color, negative 2x plus 8. And then I still have this plus 3x minus 5. Go ahead and pause the video, see if you can combine the terms together. Okay, this has an x, and this plus 3x has an x. So that's 1x, 8, and minus 5. That gives me plus 3. Or x plus 3. So once again, those are my answers. And I hope this video helped you guys out and you're able to do the rest on your own. I just want to give you a small hint for number 4. There's an invisible -1, so don't forget that. Okay, hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday.